living outside, living here, living there. Lived out in Buckridge in the middle of October in a tent, you know, and that's up towards Barkerville. That's a little chilly. Yeah, when you get to that point, it's really hard to keep housing, especially once you're associated with being homeless. What's going on? You wanna come see me? It was wintertime, and he didn't have a home, and they were gonna kill him, the people that I went to visit, because he kept hanging around their place and stealing their cat's food. So I just brought him home. I've had him ever since. He's 17, he's blind. He's a sweetheart, though. He adopted me, I adopted him. He's my snuggle bunny. Well, it's always nice to know you come home to something that loves you, unconditional. This is my cat, TD, stood for touchdown. My dog, Schnauzer. That would be my mommy. Life was actually much better then when my mom was alive. I still got my mom's candy dish. She liked Scotch mints. Yeah, still got the same mints in there too. There was always Sunday dinners. There was, you know, there was a family unit after she passed.
I think we need to really challenge the stigma around homelessness. I can't imagine living outdoors, and I can't imagine, you know, trying to pack all my belongings around with me day in and day out and experiencing some of the challenges that you do when you're homeless.
Trying to find somewhere permanent to live, but it's hard to get housing. Housing is really hard to come by. There is no affordable housing.
You know, the people that we work with are very marginalized, they're very vulnerable, and they're often not made to feel welcome in the community because there's a lot of misunderstanding around them. But we get to know people on a very different level, whether it's at the shelter or in housing, and you get to hear their stories and build relationships with them and come to a place of deep caring for people. When you move people from homelessness into supportive housing, we begin to see overall improvements in their health.
Hey, Mark. How are you today?
Here, you feel secure. It's like a burden being let off, you know, like the Hunchback of Notre Dame. I just got rid of my hump.
Chat with you for a little bit, Frank?
Because you have somebody you can go to, and you know that. And here, there's always, you know, somebody on you, somebody giving you, you know, that kick in the ass that you need. You know, sometimes we need it. Everybody does.
Hey, did you sell your vehicle?
That's what I like. I can go downstairs and I got help.
Anything hopeful? You're trying to sell it, aren't you? Hey, guys. Hello. How's it going?
Staff do a ton of work with our tenants, from providing advocacy and support while they attend appointments.
But for an example, we'll be having an activity painting tomorrow with some of the leaves and stuff outside.
Or having a cup of coffee with somebody and having a visit. So staff are doing a lot of that. And so are our tenants. They're doing that with each other as well. The folks that we work with really do need to be close to their health services and other social services, and generally don't have modes of transportation. We have a really good partnership with Northern Health around working with them to get folks on pharmaceutical supplies, so moving people off of illicit drugs and poison drugs onto pharmaceutical supply.
Yeah, we have a really good system, really good program here, and I really appreciate Northern Health supporting us.
It's just so convenient in terms of getting them access to healthcare services and minimizing the barriers that they face day to day. And that's where places like Bridges Supportive Housing are amazing, because we're able to get folks housed, which is often the stabilizing factor they need to engage in healthcare services. Without a house, it's pretty difficult to engage in the service.
In here, I just wanted to relax, get my life together, and now I'm loving it. I do the clean team, go out and clean every day, and it's awesome. And you get paid every day to go and help the community. I go out early in the morning to get all the early walkers, you know, and you get through town before the business is all open and the town's clean for them. You pick up the needles, get rid of the paraphernalia off the streets. Just because a person's been down or a drug addict or whatever, or homeless, doesn't mean that they can't contribute.
The Riverview is on the west side of the Fraser River in Quesnel, and we are situated right above the new housing of Bridges Housing. I would say it feels like the grounds in the areas have been safer since the housing complex opened. In fact, this year has probably been the best year for, I think I've had one sharp reported to me so far in the whole school year. It's been a great opportunity for our students to have a slightly better perception of how to be a community that comes together and supports each other.
So supportive housing overall is much more cost-effective to the province and the community than homelessness is, for sure.
Having Bridges in place has been amazing. We've housed 28 individuals that otherwise have been absolutely homeless, which is incredible. We have a need for more.
We are 1 year into being operational here.
We can grab the hairdryer and dry the paint, and then we can start with the leaves.
We get like the edges too and everything?
Ah, it's up to you, sweetheart.
Yeah, we're just a really special little community in here. We're people who have felt unwelcome in the community quite often, feel really safe and welcome in this space.
You get a brand new home. It's like a brand new start. That's more than a step forward, it's a leap. And hopefully one day I can transition out of here so someone else can have an opportunity. Well, I think other people deserve a chance too. There's lots of them out there that need homes. Too many. Doesn't matter who you are or what you do. We're all human beings. We all matter. It's like I always go, gray matters.